Carrington Post 25 Baseball is brought to you by CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Central City Lumber, FDC, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Central City Concepts, Brinster Law, Headlocks, OK Tire, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Bickett Insurance, Sendak, DJ's Home Center, Napa Auto Parts, Dakota Growers Pasta Company, Central Pharmacy, Bank Forward, Bassett Motors, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Bremer Bank, Dakota Central, the Foster County Independent, and the Hydration Station. Now, Carrington Post 25 Baseball.
And the regular season ends tonight for Carrington Post 25 Baseball, and with something still on the line. They know they're going to face Kidder County on Monday in the 11 a.m. game. But who will have the final at bat? You never know when that could be very important. That will be determined in our game today as Carrington hosts the Black Sox of Sheyenne-New Rockford. Jackson Miller is running our camera on the KDAK, the Cardinal YouTube channel. We thank him for that. I'm a very coffee, just a second, BJ Walters, and we welcome you to City Park in Carrington, where it is very overcast. It actually looks like it could dump down at any second, and it wouldn't be that big of a surprise. But right now, we are ready in about 15 minutes for the first pitch of this one. Yes, the seeds are pretty much set for next week's district tournament, which is in Wishock, and Edgeley are the number 1 seed, to be followed by Sheyenne-New Rockford, and then Linton, Ashley, Wishock. Carrington and Kidder County are playing at 11 a.m., but we don't know who the 4 seed is and the 5 seed. So we're going to find out, and the gentlemen that will help us find that out are today's starting pitchers, Easton Simon for the Black Sox, Max Whitman for Post 25. There's lots more to come, including the Bassett Motors starting lineups in the first pitch of this one. But when we come back, our pregame visit with the head coach of Post 25 Baseball, Grady Shipman, and we will do that right after this.
CHI St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Clinic is committed to bringing you the very best in medical care and treatment right in our backyard. Their goals are to help people by addressing your healthcare needs and help you be as healthy as possible with preventative care, caring about your family as if they were our own. Traveling, a resident, or just moved into our community, CHI St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Clinic is your hometown provider. Call for an appointment today, 701-652-2515.
One last time in the regular season for Post 25. They host Sheyenne-New Rockford here shortly, and we're joined by their head coach, Grady Shipman. And Grady, just a really good day yesterday offensively. You got 26 hits across the 2 games. Your team batting average now for the year is up to 300. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was really nice to see the guys put the ball in play, and good things happen when you put the ball in play. I mean, sometimes you have hard hits right at guys, and yesterday we got caught in between on a line drive and got a guy out second, but that doesn't always happen. And it was just nice to see them put the ball in play and finally get some runs on the board.
The bottom of your lineup really good. Isaiah Otis had the 2-run hit in game 1. Parker Bickett had a big game 2. Are you starting to see with more at bats, not just on your team, but the Babe Ruth team as well, those younger guys really starting to get the hang of what they're looking for in the box?
Yeah, the Babe Ruthers have had a lot more games than the Legion kids, so they're kind of getting adjusted to the speed, and it was just nice to see Isaiah, Parker, and Jameson have a good day at the plate yesterday and really get some confidence in them.
And when Tate finally starts hitting, that makes your lineup pretty good, and a good thing for him. He's not the kind of guy that lets a 1-for-16 get to him that much, but he really broke out last night as well.
Yeah, after his first AB and the first game yesterday, I just told him, look for the first pitch strike. I mean, go up there and look to swing at the first pitch. And he started to do that and started putting the ball in play. And he's a kid that when he gets down and counts, he starts to get frustrated with himself that he didn't hit the one down the middle or like that. But so I just told him to go hit the first pitch that he sees that he thinks he can drive, and it seemed to be working. So
So with momentum, all you want to do is keep doing the thing that you've got momentum doing, and you've got another one today against Sheyenne-New Rockford. You used Jacob a little bit, Tate a lot yesterday, Talon a little bit. What's the plan for your pitching arms today?
Today Max is gonna start on the mound. I'm not sure for how long because I need Jacob to get some innings before the tournament so he can get comfortable with his stuff. But hopefully Max can get us through 5 or 6, and then Jacob can get us through the rest. And don't have much pitching from there since we used everybody up last Friday and yesterday. So hopefully it goes well for those two.
And momentum's such an important thing because you and I were looking at the standings earlier today. Edgeley's good. You guys played 2 very close games with Edgeley. And then it really is a bit of a jumbled mess. Anybody can get on a run next week.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about getting hot at the right time, and I think these kids have just finally got their stride back from the end of spring season and just the slow June we had, and then just getting a bunch of games in the end of July and then hitting the tournament. I hope they can keep the momentum going.
Well, good luck out there, Grady, and have some fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Grady Shipman, the head coach, joining us. We'll have the Bassett Motors starting lineups and the first pitch next when Post 25 baseball continues in a moment.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Have you heard? There's a new station in town. No, silly, it's not a train station. Hydration Station. Come and check out Hydration Station at 930 First Street in Carrington. They have delicious and healthy protein shakes, teas, smoothies, and juices. Oh, and they also have some great snacks for on the go. And did you know that they are now open until 4:30? That's right, 6 a.m. till 4:30. Stop by and see Jim today at Hydration Station. First Street in Carrington, open Monday through Friday, 6 till 4:30. Check out Facebook for Saturday openings.
You can hear that it is windy here. Yes, it very much is. And Max Whitman has just taken the field. Let's give you today's Bassett Motors starting lineups. Bassett Motors has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The sales crew offers friendly personal service. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Call today, 652-2955. Sheyenne-New Rockford lead off with the shortstop, Thomas Almaras. The second baseman, Sky Kramlich, hits second, and Connor Canadarud is in center field batting third. Alex Weisenberger's the catcher. He does the cleanup inning. Easton Simon, the pitcher, bats fifth. Kaysen Naas is the right fielder batting sixth. Jackson Schumacher plays first and bats seventh. Jax DeMeester, the third baseman, hits eighth, and the left fielder, Alex Canadarud, hits ninth. For Carrington, the center fielder, Josh Bickett, leads off. Kyle Johnson, the shortstop, hits second. Max Whitman's pitching and hitting third. The cleanup batter, left fielder Jacob Basons. The catcher is Tate Wolski. He bats fifth. Jamison Coots at first base hits sixth. Parker Biggett at third base hits seventh. The designated hitter is Isaiah Otis batting eighth for the right fielder Evan Johnson. And the second baseman batting ninth is Talon Mary. Well, remember how hot it was yesterday? Yeah, it ain't like that no more. It's 65 degrees. It is not yet raining. But again, the clouds give the hint that it could. We will see. Max Whitman so far this year has pitched once. It was Friday in New Rockford, an inning, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. It was a shutout inning in the 15-2 loss.
And then
And at 5:24 p.m.,
it's kind of funny because
we're just about ready to go.
the whole arena was water.
Digging in, right-handed hitter Mason Almaras. Thomas Almaras, pardon me. And first pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. Thomas Almaras, then Sky Kramlich and Connor Canadarud. We are underway. And the 0-1 High and tight. 1-1. It went all the way to the backstop. There's no intent there, aside from the fact that Max Whitman does not pitch a lot. He can be here and there, shall we say. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Went after the high cheddar, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Almaris. Be followed by Cromlick. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled straight back. Still 1-2. Just underway here at the City Park. The regular season finale. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Whitman rocks, kicks, throws. It's a fastball. It's grounded towards third. Parker Bickett fields, throws to first, not in time, late. An infield hit. As he would have beat it either way. So here's Sky Cromlick. Carrington in their red tops, white numbers and letters outlined in black and white pants. SNR in all gray with black pinstripes, black numbers and letters outlined in white. The Black Sox. First pitch now to Cromlick is a fastball high 1-0. If Carrington win, they'll have the last at bat on Monday morning at 11 a.m. If they lose, they will not. The 1-0 is low, 2-0. And the entire District 4 tournament from Wishick is on our sister station, Thunder Country 98.3. Here's a 2-0 to Cromlick. It's a strike. The runner goes. The throw down is there, but not in time. And a stolen base for Thomas Almaris. He's at second with nobody out, and it's 2-1 on Sky Cromlick. Now Whitman from the stretch. Throws. And it's inside. Gets to the backstop. And going to third on the wild one is Almaris. Wild pitch. And a 3-1 count. It was 15-2 on Friday in New Rockford. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Good fastball from Max. That was a game where Carrington got 2 in the top of the first. And the Black Sox scored the last 15. The 3-2 is high, ball 4, and they're at the corners for Connor Canadarud. Thomas Almaris at third, Sky Cromlick at first with nobody out. And I think it's a matter of when, not if, Sky Cromlick is going to run. Now Canadarud. First pitch is high, 1-0. Another fastball. One and 0 is the count. The stretch and the 1-0. Fastball outside. There goes the runner. The throw down is cut off, and it's a stolen base. So we told you Cromlick was going to steal, and he stole. 2-0 the count to Canadarud. The pitch. High ball 3. Well, you heard Grady Shipman talk about in pregame. I need a little bit of length from Max Whitman. Here's a 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. So it may actually be one of those games, and these are rare these days, where if a pitcher doesn't have it, too bad. You're going to wear it until you figure it out. Here's a 3-1. And Max throws ball 4. The bases are loaded with nobody out. For right-handed hitting catcher Alex Weissenberg. Three on, nobody out. Whitman from the full line. A fastball strike, it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 the count. We mentioned how the district tournament is on Thunder Country 98.3. The 0-1 is high, 1-1. This is the last sporting event on KDAK the Cardinal until the football season opener in Washburn against Southern McLean. The 1-1 is high, 2-1. So for those listening, yes, the Cardinal sports beats are back this year, and they'll begin on Thursday, August 7th at football practice. The 2-1. Fastball fouled off, 2-2. Those were rather popular last year, and so we'll bring them back. You can hear that wind whipping. 2-2 with 3 on and nobody out. Whitman trying to get Weissenberger. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And there's one down. And here comes Easton Simon, today's starting pitcher for the Black Sox. Righty-righty matchup. First one to him is hit on the ground towards second. Mary flips to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. A 4-6 force. A run is home. It's 1-0. As coming in to score was Almers. But it's also the second out of the inning. Fielder's choice goes 4-6. And here's Kason Nas. He takes a strike. It's 0-1. So now it is Cromlick at third and Simon at second, or at first rather, as Weissenberger was forced out at second. The 0-1 outside. Nice play by Wolski to save a run. And it's a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. To Kason Knobs. The 1-1. Popped up foul and out of play. It's 1-2. Landed right near a puddle of water. Of course, Carrington got a little rain this morning, got a little rain last night. Depending on the area of town, I've heard everything from barely any to 3 inches. That's low. And it's 2-2. So it really does depend on what part of town you are in. It happened about an hour after we completed the baseball last. 2-2, the pitch. High, 3-2. And so now Simon will get a running head start at first base with 2 down. He's at first, and Sky Cromlick is at third with 2 away. And now Whitman throws. Fouled off. More wind sprints coming for the Sheyenne-New Rockford pitcher. On a hot day, that would be problematic, but it's 64 degrees. I mean, we're all in hoodies here at the ballpark. Another 3-2 is outside, ball 4, and the bases are reloaded now for Jackson Schumacher. '30th pitch already coming up for Max Whitman. First pitch is inside, off the glove of Wolski, and a run will score. Everybody moves up on the pass ball. It's 2-0.
Tough guys.
Cromlick scores. To third base, Simon, to second base, Nas. And now the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and a strike. The pitch, very high, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Whitman trying to limit the damage as best he can. 2-1. That's a strike with a fastball of the knees over the outside to Schumacher. And it's 2-2 with 2 in, 2 on, and 2 out in the first inning. On the bank forward scoreboard, 2-0. Here's a 2-2. Lined out towards right. Evan Johnson on the move. It's over his head and all the way to the fence. Scoring is Simon. Scoring is Nas. Into second with a 2-run double Schumacher. It's 4-0 Black Sox. And an early hole as Cheyenne-New Rockford pick up where they left off on Friday. Here's Jax DeMeester. Out of the stretch, Whitman throws, and Meester takes ball one up and away. 35 pitches now for Max Whitman. The 1-0. DeMeester looks at a fastball high again, 2-0. 4 runs home for Cheyenne-New Rockford. The 2-0. Inside ball 3. 9-hole hitter Alex Canadarud on deck. The 3-0 from Whitman. Inside corner, a strike. It's 3-1. I'm going to go with didn't have to be a strike, but it was one. 3-1. And the pitch is outside ball 4, and there's 2 on. Batting around in the first, the Black Sox. Here is Alex Canadarud, the 9th batter of the inning. Left-handed stick. Only one in the lineup. The pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. A fastball over the outside. 40 pitches now for Max Whitman in the first inning. The stretch in the 0-1. Hit off the end of the bat, foul 0-2. If the inning continues, Thomas Almaris would be next. Two strikes to count. Whitman ready. And deals. High, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2, and it bounces in and hit him. The bases are loaded. For the top of the order, and Thomas Almaris, who earlier in the inning singled to third and scored. Three on, 2 out, and 4 in. From the full wind, Whitman throws. And it's turned on, and I'm not going to call that a foul ball home run, but it would have been pretty close. It's 0-1. He turned on it and blasted it out of the ball yard foul. Here's the 0-1. Line to shallow center, moving over Bickett. He's got it, side retired. But in the inning, 4 runs on 2 hits with no errors and 3 left on base. And at the end of a half inning on the Bank Forward scoreboard, Cheyenne-New Rockford 4 and Carrington coming up.
What will it take to reach your goals? You need a winning team on your side, and Bank Forward's winning team can hit it out of the park to meet your needs. Call Bank Forward in Carrington today to join their roster of satisfied customers. Bank Forward has the team and the solutions to meet all your banking needs. Bank Forward of Carrington will be cheering on the Cardinals, and they wish all the teams in the tournament good luck. Bank Forward of Carrington, member FDIC.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
Well, a 4-0 lead for Easton Simon to work with. Let's set his defense left to right in the outfield. Alex Canadarud, Connor Canadarud, and Kason Nass. Left side of the infield, Jax DeMeester and Thomas Almaris. Right side, Sky Cromlick and Jackson Schumacher. The catcher is Alex Weisenberger, and the right-hander is Easton Simon. He'll face a Carrington lineup hitting .300 as a team. Josh Bickett leads off, and it was a year ago today during the first market of last year. The first one this year is going on if you'd like to come on out. Josh hit his only career home run. Who did it come off of? Easton Simon. First pitch to Bickett. Hit right back up the middle on the backhand. It's Cromlech. He can't make the play. And immediately Carrington have a base runner on what will be scored an E4. And here is Kyle Johnson. Couldn't even give you Josh's numbers. He was 6 for 20. Johnson is 7 for 24 with a homer and 8 knocked in. He takes a strike 0-1. He had a 3-run homer out of here to left center field yesterday. Runner on, nobody out, last of the first inning. And check on Bickett. He's back. And they are going to give Bickett a hit on that first play. So he's aboard. The 0-1 gets away, and Bickett's at second on the wild pitch. So a hit for Josh. That gives him 7 and 21 at bats. That's easy. 333. And the count's 1-1 to Johnson. The stretch in the 1-1. On the outside corner with a breaking ball, it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. Nope, it'll wait. Kyle Johnson steps out. It does appear on the radar that while the skies look threatening, there is nothing anywhere near us. The 1-2 is low, 2-2. So nothing to worry about, despite some darker clouds. Of course, this is summer. A pop-up shower could happen at any moment. The 2-2. Swing and a miss and struck him out. And there's one down. Big loopy curveball. And Kyle is a strikeout victim. Here's Max Whitman. Whitman comes in hitting 10 for 20. That's 500 with 2 doubles, a triple, and 6 knocked in. His slugging percentage is 700. First pitch fouled straight back. It's 0-1. And that's after a spring season for the Cardinals where he slugged 730. So he's had a good 2025, Max Whitman. Here's the 0-1. Big curveball popped up first base side. Schumacher chases it down and makes the catch. Tagging is Bickett. He wants third. He gets third. There are 2 down. And here's Jacob Basons. Jacob hitting 8 for 22 with 3 doubles and 4 knocked in. He takes strike 1. 4-0 SNR. The 0-1 is a curveball strike 0-2 from Easton Simon. Oh. 0-2, righty-righty matchup. The pitch in the dirt gets away and Bickett scores. It's 4-1. On the wild one, post 25, get on the board. And the count is 1-2 to Basons. The pitch. Big curve ball hit in the air to center. Moving back, Connor Canadarud. It's over his head and near the fence. Basons with his 3rd double in 5 at-bats, or in 4 at-bats against Sheyenne-New Rockford. And with 2 outs, he's in scoring position for Tate Wolski, who got going yesterday. Remember, he started the year 1 for 16. He's now 5 for 25. Hitting 200. And if you were with us in pregame, you know he's been told, don't wait. Go after the first good one you see. The pitch is a big curveball that's high, 1-0. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Swung on and popped straight back foul, 1-1. A 1-ball, 1-strike count. With Basons at second and 2 down in the first. The pitch. Big curveball fouled off 1-2. Two incoming seniors battling here. Easton Simon for Sheyenne-New Rockford. Tate Wolski for Carrington. The pitch. Outside 2-2. A fastball. And Wolski laid off. Now the pitch is hit off the end of the bat foul, and it's 2-2 still. That was pitch number 17 for Easton. He'll be the quarterback for the defending state champion Rockets next month. Here's a high drive to center. Canadarud goes racing back, now squares up and makes the catch. The side is retired, but a run on 2 hits with no errors and 1 left. And at the end of 1 inning on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it's Sheyenne-New Rockford 4, Carrington 1.
Hey Cardinals fans, whether you're driving to the big game or just cruising around, OK Tire Store has you covered with the best selection of Bridgestone tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. With Bridgestone tires, you can tackle every road with confidence and enjoy the journey ahead. The team at Carrington's OK Tire Store is here to provide top quality tires and service you can trust from employee owners. Visit OKTireInc.com or stop by the Carrington location today. Go Cardinals!
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
Where our customers set their brands.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers set their brands.
4-1 as we go to the second inning on the Bank Forward scoreboard. It'll be Sky Cromlick, Connor Canadarud, and Alex Weisenberger against right-hander Max Whitman. And Post 25 Baseball is brought to you in part by Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, the store next door powered locally at Cenex. Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton. Cromlick walked and scored in the first. It was a long first inning for Max Whitman, 45 pitches. That's 3 innings worth, if you were wondering, which I know you were not. And now the righty-righty matchup. First pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Although if you want to talk about a lot of inefficient pitches, I've been able to enlighten some of the guys with the box score from back in the day. Here's the 0-1 high, 1-1. If you know the name A.J. Burnett, you know him for one of 2 things. One, his temper. The 1-1 is outside 2-1, which, by the way, helped the Pirates when they were good in the mid-2010s. And 2, you know that he threw the worst no-hitter in baseball history because he walked 9 in his no-hitter. 2-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Now, granted, different era. He walked 9 and only threw 125 pitches. Very different era, clearly. Here's the 2-2. Off the end of the bat, foul, still 2-2. He no-hit the San Diego Padres when he was with the Florida Marlins. He went 9 innings, no hits, no runs, 9 walks, 7 strikeouts. He threw 125 pitches. 62 were out of the zone, 63 strikes. The 2-2 is flying foul down the right field line. Still 2-2. It is, to this day, the worst no-hitter ever thrown. And considering that when a pitcher gets to 80 pitches today, we're babying millionaires right out of the game, it will be the worst no-hitter ever thrown. Ridiculous that these multimillionaires throw 80 pitches and they're not allowed to throw an 81st. Give me a break. 2-2. Whitman deals to Cromlech. And it's a roller out to Kyle Johnson on 2 hops. He'll throw to first high, but the tag is put on by Jamison Boots. And there's 1 down. 6-3 on the ground out. And with 1 away, here's Connor Canadaroo. Here's what you got to know about Major League Baseball. They will go to great lengths to give an answer to a question which is not really the answer. The amount of pitches that multimillionaires are throwing is not the reason for arm injuries. That bounces in 1-0. The reason for arm injuries, and there's a direct line between these two things, the rise of sliders. Sliders are vicious pitches, right? I mean, they're nasty. You know why they're nasty? Because the elbow has to work that hard. Here's a fly ball into right center field. That's going to gap for Canadaroo. It's going all the way to the fence. And Connor is into second, and he's not stopping. Now he puts on the brakes with a 1-out double. And here's Alex Weisenberger. Alex struck out in his first at bat on a fastball. That's a little bit of me editorializing, but I really don't think it's pitch count that's the problem. It's the amount of sliders that are being thrown. First pitch is in the dirt, and down to third is Connor Canadaroo on ball 1. Think about it. If you do something that is more dangerous to your body, more than you used to, you are in naturally more danger than you used to be. The 1-0. Low 2-0. How many Tommy John surgeries did Greg Maddux have? None. You know why? He never threw a slider in his career. The 2-0 is a strike, a fastball, and it's 2-1. Tom Glavine, same thing. He never needed surgery like that because he never threw a slider. Here's a fister back to Whitman. He got in on the hands, and there's 2 down. That was an excellent pitch by Max Whitman. The runner cannot move, and now the inning is up to Easton Simon, who reached on a fielder's choice and scored back in the first. First pitch is slide foul the other way. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1. Whitman throws. A comebacker. Whitman spears it and flips to Coots to retire Simon and end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. And at the end of an inning and a half on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it's still Cheyenne-New Rockford 4 and Carrington 1.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
We go to the last of the second inning, and Max Whitman did a good job of getting out of trouble in the top half. It's Jamison Coots, Parker Bickett, and Isaiah Otis against Easton Simon, who still works with a 4-1 lead here in the last of the second inning. Next time we're with you, it will be from Wishook on Monday at 10:45 a.m. on Thunder Country 98.3. Carrington and Kidder County is the first game. The second game is Linton Ashley Wishook against Sheyenne-New Rockford. The third game is the elimination game between the two losing teams. First pitch to Coots is hit off the end of the bat. It's a swinging bunt picked up by Simon. The throw to first is in time. Nice play by Easton Simon, and there's one down. And here's Parker Bickett. The third game will be the losing teams from game 1 and game 2. And then the final game, the winner of game 1 faces Edgeley. And that's just day 1. Parker Bickett bounces one on the ground out to Thomas Almaris, who fields, throws, and retires a hustling Bickett. 2 down. And that'll bring up Isaiah Otis. Isaiah had a good first game yesterday, and because of that, he's now got 2 RBI on the year. That's outside 1-0. Isaiah had a 2 RBI hit in that first game. The 1-0 was fouled straight back 1-1. Multi-hit game in that first game of the doubleheader as well for the young designated hitter. 1-1. Low 2-1. Isaiah had an injury that kept him out for some of the spring season, but these at-bats, along with the ones he's getting at the Babe Ruth level, you can start to see him getting comfortable. 2-2 the count now after a 2-1 strike, and now the 2-2 is fouled away. Still 2-2. You can see him getting a little more comfortable, a little more confident in the box. Here's a 2-2. Big curveball popped up on the infield. Schumacher gives chase, but it's going to be Easton Simon in foul territory making the catch and ending a 1-2-3 last of the second inning. No runs, hits, errors, or anybody left. And at the end of 2 on the bank forward scoreboard, it's Sheyenne-New Rockford 4, Carrington 1.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
It's 4-1. Sheyenne-New Rockford on to the third inning. And before Kason Noss steps in against Max Whitman, we pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from the Central City, this is Carrington Baseball.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
Jackson Miller running the camera for us on the KDAK, the Cardinal YouTube channel. I'm BJ Walters. Kason Noss walked in the first and takes ball 1 here. Happy to have you with us locally on FM 100.1 AM 1600 KDAK, the Cardinal, and NewsDakota.com. Here's the 1-0. Fastball ripped past third fair down the left field line for Noss. And it goes all the way into the corner. Noss around first. He's into second with a leadoff double to begin the third. He turned on a fastball and didn't miss it. You can also find us on the KDAK The Cardinal mobile app and by asking your smart speaker to play KDAK The Cardinal. And of course, the KDAK The Cardinal YouTube channel, the exclusive home of Carrington Cardinal Athletics. First pitch is low to Jackson Schumacher. He doubled in his first at bat. That was into left center. 1-0. And here it is. There's a fastball strike over the outside. 1-1. A ball and a strike to Schumacher. Whitman delivers. Fastball, there's a strike, and it's 1-2. So Max is calmed down after a tough first inning. The 1-2. Check swing did not offer. 2-2. Curveball from the soon-to-be senior. And Max is coming out for football as well. That'll be a big help to Carrington. The 2-2 in the dirt, gets away, and on to third goes Nas on the wild one. Kyle Smith and company excited about their upcoming season, as well they should be. 3-2. Whitman rocks, kicks, throws. Fastball, he struck him out swinging. And there's one down for Jack Demeester. He walked in his first at bat. First pitch to Demeester is a check swing and a high and tight fastball. It's 1-0. Major League Baseball All-Star Game at the bottom of the hour. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The starting pitchers, Tarek Skubal for the American League, Paul Skeens for the National League. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, strike over the inside, 1-2. And then Major League Baseball back to play on Friday. 1-2 the count. Whitman delivers. And it's high, 2-2. Now he went high fastball. I wonder if he tries to snap off a breaking ball here. Changing the eye level of the hitter. The 2-2. A comebacker. Whitman. The run will score. The throw to first is in time. Home to score is Nas on the RBI ground out. It's 5-1. And here's Alex Canadarud. He was hit by a pitch in the foot back in the first inning before he was stranded. First one to him, down and away, 1-0. One and 0 the count to Canadarud. It's on the way and tied 2-0. Two balls to count. Whitman delivers. There's a strike, 2-1. And Carrington Baseball brought to you in part by Bickett Insurance. For your free estimate on auto, farm, home, business, or life insurance, call Bickett Insurance, 652-1775, located near the roundabout Carrington. The 2-1 fouled away, and it's 2-2. 2-2. The pitch from Whitman is high and tight, ball 3. On deck if the inning continues, the top of the order, and Thomas Almerus. Pitch is high, ball 4. And so Almerus will hit here in the third. He has singled and flied out. The fly out was sharply hit, but right to Josh Bickett in center. The pitch is a strike. It's 0-1 to Almerus. Now the 0-1. Outside, nice smother by Wolski. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1. And there's a strike over the outside, 1-2. I don't know how many people really care about this, but the Timberwolves did win their summer league game earlier today, 89-73 over Detroit. 1-2 to Almerus. And the pitch. Swinging a little bouncer foul, still 1-2. One and 2. The pitch. Low gets away, down to second. Goes Alex Canadarud on the wild. 2-2. One bit of baseball news today. If the Rays make the playoffs, the answer is yes. They can play those playoff games at Steinbrenner Field. Seems a little wonky, but okay. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The ball gets away. Wolski picks it up. Throws to first. It is in time, and the side is retired. Score at 2-3. And in the inning, a run on a hit with no errors and one man left. And at the end of 2.5 now on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it is Sheyenne-New Rockford 5, Carrington 1.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
Hi, I'm Kara Brinster with Brinster Law PC, located at 832 Main Street in Carrington, the old State Farm building across from Bremer Bank. I graduated in 2009 from UND School of Law, and I've been practicing ever since. I specialize in family law and mediation, and I'm extending my practice to areas of property, estates, and wills. Call me at 701-652-3400 to set up an appointment to discuss your legal needs.
On to the last of the third inning. It's now 5-1 Sheyenne-New Rockford, the number 2 seed in the District 4 tournament. Carrington, undetermined yet. It's Talon Maring, Josh Bickett, and Kyle Johnson against Easton Simon. Maring, the 9-hole hitter. First pitch to him is taken for a strike on a big curveball. Talon this summer so far is 4 for 18. He does not have an RBI. Here's a ground ball to third. DeMeester fields, throws, and gets it by a half step. 1 down. That'll bring up Josh Bickett, who also has a companion out there. He's got a 4-legged furry friend who's just sitting along the first base line. Zoom in on this, Jackson, if you can, because this is adorable. And a ball is what gets the dog at least moving down the right field line. He's going to take it to the first base umpire and say, please play fetch. He says no. What about Jackson Schumacher? He'll play with the pup. Why not? So Schumacher is going to run it past the foul line, move down the right side, bring the ball to Luke Coots. I don't know if that's Luke's dog or not. And Luke is in a heck of a battle right now with the dog that just wants to be the 10th batter. He's now off the field. And that's all taken care of. And here's Josh Bickett flying one foul. Or it's not foul. It's out to left and a near collision. There is a collision, but Alex Canadaroo caught the ball. There's 2 down. What a catch by Canadaroo as he had his shortstop, Almaris, taking his legs out from underneath him. 2 away, and here's Kyle Johnson. Kyle 0 for 1, and he takes ball 1 outside. 1-0. The 1-0 hit on the ground to deep short. Almaris fields, throws, and dropped by Schumacher. That might be an E3. And a 2-out base runner for Carrington brings up Max Whitman. And it is an E3. First error of the game against either team. Whitman flied out in his first at bat. That was quite some entertainment with the dog that just wanted to play ball. First pitch, Whitman fouls it straight back 0-1. I mean, it looked like a golden retriever, and I bet his thought process was, well, if it's good enough for Air Bud, it's good enough for me. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and flared foul, 0-2. I mean, if the pup comes up here, I'm going to put the headset on him and I'm taking a break. That's all I got to say about that. The 0-2 is strike three called on the outside corner. At no runs, no hits, one error, and one left. We have played 3 innings on the Bank Forward scoreboard. It reads Sheyenne-New Rockford 5, Carrington 1.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-priced, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers a kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
The Lions scores through 3 innings and a Dakota Central pitching change for Carrington. Let's get to that first. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and experience Command IQ today at dakotacentral.com. The new center fielder, the new left fielder is Tate Wolski. The new catcher is Max Whitman, and the new pitcher is Jacob Basons. So Jacob into his 3rd game. He's gone 1 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout. The final line on Max Whitman, he goes 3 innings, gives up 4 hits and 5 runs, all earned, with 5 walks and 3 strikeouts. And now it is Jacob Basons.
Parker's in back on sale, trying to save him for. I think we get to where I got no knowledge. We played there. What's them in the bottom of the 10th?
Post 25 Baseball brought to you in part by Brinster Law. Brinster Law specializes in family law and mediation, but is here to help with any legal questions. 652-3400. The line scores now 5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, leaving 5 for Sheyenne-New Rockford. A run, 2 hits, no errors, leaving 2 for Post 25 so far.
Because they were 7 seed and they've got Kelsey. How do you tell them?
First pitch is a strike to Sky Cromlick, who has walked and grounded out. And now a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. It is on that one, and there's one down. So with one down, Connor Canadarud will hit. And the first pitch is inside, 1-0. There's a strike, a fastball, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll get that that dog play on the air here tonight. We'll flip it on YouTube. The 1-1 fouled straight back, 1-2, but that was the most entertaining play of the whole summer. to this point. I think. 1 and 2. Basons throws, and it's a big fastball high. 2 and 2. Canadarud has walked and doubled in the game. He's scored a run. And a 2-2. Line to center field. He's got a single. With 1 out. That will bring up Alex Weisenberger. Weisenberger is struck out and flied out. The flyout was a pop-up in on the fists against Max Whitman. The stretch and the first one, the runner goes. The pitch is high. The throw down is on the money, and he's out. 2 down in the inning. Caught stealing 2-6. Max Whitman loves to show off the right arm, and he got a chance to there, and he didn't miss it. So base is clear, 2 down, and the 1-0 from Basons is high 2-0. 5-1 in the fourth on the Bank Forward scoreboard. And now the 2-0. Fly ball center field. Moving back is Bickett. He races back, reaches out, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hit, or no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left as we go to the home half. We're halfway through it, middle of the fourth after 3.5 on the Bank Forward scoreboard. Cheyenne-New Rockford 5, Carrington 1.
The fun is always on town. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on town. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
Effortlessly manage your farm fertility with Verify. Verify takes yield data directly from your combine and instantly generates variable rate fertility maps based on your nutritional goals. Whether it's building soil, balancing nutrition, or maintaining fertility. And with full integration with John Deere Operations Center, Verify can send recommendations directly to application equipment, no matter the color. For more information on Verify, talk to your hefty agronomist and keep your farm moving.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location.
On to the last of the fourth inning, and Easton Simon will face Jacob Basons, Tate Wolski, and Jamison Goots. Basons ripped a double in his first at bat over the head of the center fielder Connor Canadarud. And he'll try to start an uprising here in the fourth, trailing by 4. The pitch. Basons smacks one in the air to center. This time Canadarud has it squared up, and there's 1 down. So with 1 down, here's Tate Wolski. He flied out in his first at bat. That was also to center. It was a good swing from the incoming senior. The pitch. Outside into the backstop, 1-0. Again, we're with you next on Monday morning at 10:45, Carrington and Kidder County on Thunder 98.3. And now a drive to left, way back there, and it's going to short hop the fence. Alex Canadarud retrieves it, and Wolski's got a double. Carrington would love to see Tate Wolski just get red hot into the postseason. Here's Jamison Coots. He absolutely torpedoed that ball into left center. And if the wind was blowing out, it may have been gone. Here's Jamison Coots, and he takes ball one inside. J-Mo is 0 for 1 with a ground out to Simon. It was along the third base line, and he just was retired. The 1-0 is high, 2-0. Two ball count to Coots. The 2-0. Lined into shallow center. Connor Canadarud has it, 2 down. And that will bring up third baseman Parker Bickett, who grounded out in his first AB. On another comebacker. First pitch to him, and Bickett looks at a curveball for a strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in one the count. The pitch. Another big curveball. That one stayed high, 1-1. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs and a runner at second. The pitch is hit on the ground towards third. It's a foul ball, and it's still 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 to Parker Bickett. Wide, 2-2. He's got Wolski at second and 2 down. 5-1 Cheyenne-New Rockford on the bank forward scoreboard, and that's high and tight, ball 3. If the inning continues, Isaiah Otis would be next. 3-2, and it's hit on the ground towards second for Cromlick to throw to first in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit with no errors and 1 left, and at the end of 4 complete on the bank forward scoreboard, Cheyenne-New Rockford 5, Carrington 1.
Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Jacob Bason's had a good 4th inning. He's back out for the 5th in a 5-1 game. Hits in the game are 5-3 Cheyenne-New Rockford. And the only error has been committed by second baseman Sky Cromwell. It's Easton Simon, who has reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out a second time. First pitch to him from Basons is taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball over the outside. 0-1 is the count. Basons throws. A check swing, lunging fly ball foul and out of play, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to the pitcher for the Black Sox. And here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to Kyle Johnson again. He'll pick it, throw to first, up the line, late, E6. And a leadoff base runner now for Sheyenne-New Rockford in the 5th. That will bring up Kason Noss, who has walked and doubled. Looking forward to being in Wishock on Monday for the District 4 tournament. The pitch, Noss takes ball 1. 1-0. We are on Thunder Country 98.3 at 10:45 for Carrington and Kidder County that morning. Here's the 1-0. Lined out to left. It's a fair ball and going all the way into the corner. Wolski over to get it up against the fence. Around third is Simon. He's coming to the plate. He will score on the RBI double by Kason Noss. It's 6-1. An RBI hit for the right fielder. And now the Black Sox lead by 5, and it'll bring up Jackson Schumacher. The stretch in the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Second game that day at about 1:30 will be Sheyenne-New Rockford and Linton Ashley Wishock. There's a curveball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Edgley won't play until 6:30 that night. Their first game, the 0-2. In the dirt, gets away from Whitman, and to third is Nas on the wild one. Sheyenne-New Rockford trying to put it away here in the 5th, leading by 5. The 1-2 from Jacob Basons. Lined out to center. Pickett's there. He's got it. And Nas got too far off of third. He can't even tag. There's one down. And that'll bring up Jax DeMeester.
That's easy. We're just playing. You'd rather go downtown, actually. When we're in the season.
DeMeester is walked and grounded out. First pitch. Glide foul the other way, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to count. The pitch to DeMeester. Swinging a foul at the plate. It's 0-2. Alex Canadarud is on deck, the left-handed hitter. 0-2. Basons, rocks, kicks, and throws. And it's a curveball popped up on the infield. Jamison Coots in foul territory. Has it, 2 down. Well, there was a runner at third and nobody out. Now there's a runner at third, 2 out. And here's Canadarud, who has walked and been hit by a pitch.
So they asked him to stay off of but I kind of knew where it was because I was leaving that and it was. That's a good picture.
The first one to Alex Canadarud is a fastball strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to Kyle Johnson, who fields the second hop, throws to first in time, side retired. All in all, that's not bad for Carrington. A run on a hit with an error and 1 left, and at the end of 4.5 innings on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it's now Sheyenne-New Rockford 6, Carrington 1.
A growing operation keeps you going from sunup to sundown and beyond. Bremer Bank knows it's good to have a banker who helps you weather the ups and downs of the market. Add to your operation and get the resources, inputs, and equipment you need to make it pay off. Because right now, relationships matter more than ever, and understanding is everything. Find out more at bremer.com.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
You got so many.
Easton Simon still working with a 5-run lead now. Isaiah Otis, Talon Maring, Josh Bickett here in the 5th. That could have been a lot worse for Carrington. Yes, 1 run scored, but it was runner in 3rd, nobody out. That runner never scored. The pitch. Otis fouls it off. It's 0-1. Isaiah flied out in his first at bat. To the pitcher it was. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Those dark clouds come back overhead, and I'm looking out towards the north of town, towards New Rockford, and that does not look like it's nothing. A 1-1 is swung on and missed. It's 1-2. But according to the radar, that's exactly what it is. It's nothing. The pitch is low, 2-2. Huh.
Yeah, I know that.
To take care of them, but he doesn't want to be judged.
Here's the
You don't
2-2.
like getting judged.
Big curve ball popped up on the infield. The second baseman, Cromlick, squeezes, and there's 1 down. So with 1 away, it is 9-hole hitter Talon Maring, who grounded out in his first at bat.
I got all kinds of kids.
Yeah, James don't like being in front of people, man.
Maring, a tall right-handed hitter. The pitch is a curveball outside, 1-0. We stand 6-2. And now the 1-0 is a fastball strike, and it's 1-1. 1 down in the 5th, 6-1 on the bank forward scoreboard. The pitch lined out to left, coming on Alex Canadarud into a dive to make the catch. What a play by Alex Canadarud, 2 down. And it'll bring up Josh Bickett, who is singled and flied out. First pitch, Bickett swings and fouls it off left side. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 the count to the just graduated Josh Bickett. Such a synonymous name with Carrington athletics these last 3 years. That's low, 1-1. Ever since he, how's this for a little irony? Carrington fans know where I'm going to go with this. Guess who he took over at quarterback for his sophomore year? I'll give you a hint. It's the guy giving him signs down at third base. 1 ball and 1 strike, and that's outside, 2-1. That's right. He took over for Grady Shipman. And he never gave the job up. The 2-1 is high ball 3, led the team to back-to-back playoff appearances. There's a 3-1 to Bickett, and it's a strike 3-2. And Grady was totally on board with it, what Kyle Smith tells me. The 3-2 lined out into center. Connor Canadarud drifts back and makes the catch aside. Is retired. A 1-2-3 5th inning for Easton Simon. And after 5 innings on the bank forward scoreboard, Cheyenne-New Rockford 6, Carrington 1.
Dakota Growers Pasta Company makes over 100 pasta shapes and formulas for retail, private label, food service, and ingredient customers. Check out a new career with excellent wages and benefits at Dakota Growers Pasta Company, or contact Human Resources at 701-540-6152 to help you apply. Ask about our $1,000 sign-on bonus, relocation assistance, and loan repayment plan. Good luck to our Carrington Cardinals. Come make pasta with us.
Screen printing, custom gifts, and laser engraving, all in Carrington? What a concept. Central City Concepts. They can take your corporate logo, event graphic, or favorite saying and make it sing on t-shirts, coffee mugs, hydro flasks, and all sorts of promotional items. They can also do custom laser engraving, specializing in everything from signs to award plaques to promo gifts for businesses. Check them out on Facebook or call Central City Concepts at 652-5346 during business hours, Monday through Thursday from 9 to 4.
Probably should have did that 20 years ago.
We go to the 6th on the bank forward scoreboard. It's still Cheyenne-New Rockford 6, Carrington 1. Top of the Black Sox order here in the 6th. That means Thomas Almaris, Sky Cromlick, and Connor Canadarud. Almaris 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. The pitch is outside, 1-0 from Jacob Basons, who enters his 3rd inning of work. 1-0. And here it is. Hit on the ground through the left side, a base hit. Leadoff man aboard to begin the 6th inning. And that will bring up Sky Cromlick, who has walked, grounded out, struck out swinging.
Semi-tall for a lot of years, but now I've switched over. Shane Wendell's brothers.
A lot of dark clouds over the ballpark, but no rain yet. The stretch and the pitch with the runner going is high. The throw down is too far, and a stolen base for Almaris on ball 1. To Sky Cromlick. Now base ons out of the stretch is 1-0. Is lined on a hop to Talon Maring on the backhand. The throw to first in time, on to third is Almaris. There's one down. And here's Connor Canadarud, who has doubled, singled, and walked. Canadarud halfway to the cycle, but I don't think there's enough game left for him to get it. The pitch
They don't have
is popped up on the infield behind the plate. Max Whitman is called off by base ons. 2 down. And staying at third is Almaris.
when you use some talk, it can be a wrong thing. Yeah.
And so now it's up to Alex Weisenberger to get the run home. He's 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The pitch is hit in the air to left, moving over. Wolski reaches out, makes the catch. Side retired. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left. On to the last of the 6th inning on the Bank Forward scoreboard. Still Cheyenne-New Rockford 6, Carrington 1.
CHI, St. Alexia's Health Carrington Medical Clinic, is committed to bringing you the very best in medical care and treatment right in our backyard. Their goals are to help people by addressing your healthcare needs and help you be as healthy as possible with preventative care. Caring about your family as if they were our own. Traveling, a resident, or just moved into our community, CHI, St. Alexia's Health Carrington Medical Clinic is your hometown provider. Call for an appointment today, 701-652-2515.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Easton Simon back out there working with that 5-run lead that he has. It's 6-1. And he will face, in this last of the 6th, Kyle Johnson, Max Whitman, and Jacob Basons.
I think so. Mostly it's Mike and Mike.
Last broadcast of the summer on KDAK, the Cardinal. We've got lots more coming on Thunder Country 98.3 next week. Also, just a ton of baseball coming up on KDDR. The Tornado, the District 7 Legion Tournament, and the Babe Ruth State Tournament, and the Legion State Tournament, all on KDDR. So good stuff. Kyle Johnson 0 for 2. He's reached on an error and also struck out. First pitch to him is taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Popped up on the infield. Will it stay in play? It will, and Easton Simon's got it. Down. That's all because of what the wind is doing. The wind is blowing out, and so the wind blew it back into play. There's one away. And here is Max Whitman, who has flied out and also been called out on strikes. First pitch to him is a curveball, rather, not a fastball, a curveball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Now Simon's 0-1. Fastball flied in the air. Simon again, right on the line, makes the catch, 2 down. And here comes Jacob Basons, who has doubled and flied out.
Very few pitches too.
Yeah.
Just 65 pitches through 5 2/3 for Easton Simon, and a fly ball foul by Jacob Basons. It's 0-1. That is extremely efficient for Easton, whose 0-1 is low, 1-4. And to be fair, Jacob Basons has done very well since coming in. Only giving up the 1 unearned run, the 1-1. Basons takes low, 2-1. 2-1. And that's lined into right center field. Another hit for Jacob. He's aboard with 2 down. Or Tate Wolski, who has doubled and flied out. Wolski against Simon. The stretch by Easton Simon, and the pitch. Wolski takes strike 1. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 is the count. Out of the stretch, the pitch is swung on and missed 0-2. Oh and 2 on the way. Hit on the ground towards third. DeMeester stays down on it, throws to first, and it is late. An infield hit for Tate Wolski. And there's 2 on for Jamison Coots, who has a ground out and a fly out. Two on, 2 out for post 25, trailing post 30 by 5. The pitch. Coots lines it to second. It knuckled, but Cromlech stayed with it, and the side is retired. So, no runs on 2 hits and 2 left. And at the end of 6 innings on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it's still Sheyenne-New Rockford 6, Carrington 1.
Have you heard? There's a new station in town. No, silly, it's not a train station. Hydration station. Come and check out Hydration Station at 930 First Street in Carrington. They have delicious and healthy protein shakes, teas, smoothies, and juices. Oh, and they also have some great snacks for on the go. And did you know that they are now open until 4:30? That's right, 6 a.m. till 4:30. Stop by and see Jim today at Hydration Station. First Street in Carrington, open Monday through Friday, 6 till 4:30. Check out Facebook for Saturday openings.
What will it take to reach your goals? You need a winning team on your side, and Bank Forward's winning team can hit it out of the park to meet your needs. Call Bank Forward in Carrington today to join their roster of satisfied customers. Bank Forward has the team and the solutions to meet all your banking needs. Bank Forward of Carrington will be cheering on the Cardinals, and they wish all the teams in the tournament good luck. Bank Forward of Carrington, member FDIC.
Jacob Bason's back out there for his 4th inning of work. He's going to face Easton Simon, Kason Noss, and Jackson Schumacher.
Where are you from here from? Where are you
Simon has reached on an error, grounded out, and reached on a fielder's choice ground out. And he slices one the other way. That's down. That's a base hit into right for Easton Simon. And that'll bring up Kason Noss, who has doubled twice and walked. And that wind is really whipping now. One on, nobody out. The pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in one is the count. The stretch in the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Wow. Big swing by Knobs. No balls and 2 strikes. Now base on throws, and it's fouled straight back, still 0-2. Oh and 2 the count. Middle infield wants a double play. Carrington have been rather good at turning double plays this summer. The 0-2. On the outside corner, strike 3 called. A strikeout for Basons. With 1 on and 1 out, here's Jackson Schumacher. He's doubled in 3 trips. Also a strikeout victim and a flyout victim. The pitch. Sliced foul the other way. It's 0-1. Oh and 1. Here it is. Low. 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike is the count. Into a stretch Basons. He throws, and it's cut on and missed. 1-2. One and 2 the count. The stretch and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. There's 2 down. A strike is called to Jackson Meester, who has walked flight out and grounded out. And now a strike is called. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2. Bason's trying to strike out the side here. He stretches at the letters and throws, and it's outside 1-2. In the home half, the lower third of the order for Carrington. Here's the 1-2. Sliced foul, still 1-2. And by that, I mean Bickett, Otis, and Maring. And if anybody gets on Josh Bickett, Carrington will need at least 5 to keep the game going. 1-2, wide, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. The 2-2. Hit on the ground, back to Basons. The throw to first is in time. The stop is retired. So a hit, nothing more. And as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it's Sheyenne-New Rockford 6, Carrington 1.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
Hey Cardinals fans, whether you're driving to the big game or just cruising around, OK Tire Store has you covered with the best selection of Bridgestone tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. With Bridgestone tires, you can tackle every road with confidence and enjoy the journey ahead. The team at Carrington's OK Tire Store is here to provide top quality tires and service you can trust from employee owners. Visit OKTireInc.com or stop by the Carrington location today. Go Cardinals!
So it's a big task against Easton Simon here in the last of the 7th inning. Bickett, Otis, and Maring.
Behind. You play Tootie by?
And the first pitch is a strike to Parker Bickett, who has grounded out twice. That is only 74 pitches for Easton Simon as he begins the 7th inning. And that's outside, 1-1. And the 1-1 is hit in the air to left center field. That's going to gap and go to the fence. Parker Bickett's got a lead off double in the 7th. He hit that ball awfully hard, and he's aboard with nobody out. Now it's Isaiah Otis swinging and missing. It's 0-1. Otis has flied out twice. And the 0-1 bounces away, and on the wild one, down to third goes Bickett.
I mean, our mouth, they're going to be.
And the 1-1 is swung on and missed. It's 1-2. And there is strike 3 called on the outside. The throw to first to complete it is in time. Bickett's coming home, and he'll score. It's 6-2 on a strikeout.
Yep.
And it's 6-2 for Talon Maring now.
Yeah, see, that's probably what he should have done. He was the ran it down hard. East of where it's covered.
Maring 0-2 with a ground out and a fly out. And he takes a breaker over the inside. It's 0-1. That's Easton Simon's 81st pitch. And the 0-1 is a little high. 1-1. Josh Bickett on deck for Carrington, who trail by 4. The 1-1. High, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Maring skies one out to shallow left. Drifting out Almaris. He's got it. 2 down. Coming up in post game, we'll recap it and give you the seedings and schedule for Monday on Thunder Country 98.3. Josh Bickett hits first. He's singled and flied out twice. The pitch is hit in the air to center. Canadarute on the move, left center, still going, and it's over his head and off the fence. Josh Bickett, a 2-out double. That ball just kept on going. If the wind's not blowing out, that's a routine fly ball in this park. It just doesn't go far. But instead, Carrington are still alive, and here's Kyle Johnson, who has reached on an error, flied out, and struck out. Easton Simon's first pitch is taken outside 1-0. 1-0 the count. Here it is. Swung on and popped foul. It's out of play, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike with 2 out and a runner at second. The stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It gets away, and On to third is Bickett on the wild one. One and two to Kyle Johnson. Trying to hand the baton to Max Whitman. The 1-2. Strike three called on the outside corner, and the ball game is over. Sheyenne-New Rockford, the number 2 seed next week, wins it over Carrington 6-2, and we'll have our post game in 2 minutes. As the final score on the Bank Forward scoreboard, Sheyenne-New Rockford 6, Carrington 2.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
The regular season is now history as Carrington falls to Sheyenne-New Rockford 6-2 tonight at City Park Field here in Carrington. Now the line scores for the Black Sox: 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, leaving 8. For Carrington, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, leaving 6. The winning pitcher is Easton Simon. The loss is charged to Max Whitman. The game took 91 minutes to play. And of note, Jacob Bason's 4 shutout innings, gave up 4 hits, didn't walk anybody, and struck out 3. And really doing a good job in relief. So, what does that mean? Well, it means that the district tournament is set. Edgeley will be the number 1 seed in the tournament. Sheyenne-New Rockford are the number 2 seed. The 3 seed is Linton Ashley Wishock. The 4 seed is Kidder County. The 5 seed is Carrington. What does that mean? That means that when we convene on Monday in Wishock, we will begin with Carrington and Kidder County in the 4-5 game, with the winner playing Edgeley in prime time on Monday night. The losing team will get the loser of Sheyenne-New Rockford, Linton Ashley Wishock at 4 o'clock in an elimination game. And that is what we've got coming Monday. Our airtime is 10:45 on Thunder Country 98.3. And we hope that you could join us for that. My thanks to Jackson Miller. My thanks to everyone associated with Carrington Youth Baseball over the summer, especially everyone that worked so hard to get this press box streaming ready. Thanks to our friends at Dakota Central. Thanks to Randy Huey and Wayne Shipman and everybody who was so instrumental in getting these games streamed on your new exclusive home of Carrington Athletics. KDAK the Cardinal and KDAK the Cardinal on YouTube. Now, speaking on behalf of all of them, my name is BJ Walters. Our final count, one more time. Cheyenne-New Rockford 6, Carrington 2. Until Monday in Wishick for the postseason. Good night from Carrington, North Dakota.
Carrington Post 25 Baseball has been brought to you by CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Central City Lumber, FDC, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Central City Concepts, Rinster Law, Headlocks, OK Tire, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Bickett Insurance, Sendak, DJ's Home Center, Napa Auto Parts, Dakota Growers Pasta Company, Central Pharmacy, Bank Forward, Bassett Motors, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Bremer Bank, Dakota Central, the Foster County Independent, and the Hydration Station. The preceding has been a sports presentation of 1600 100.1 The Cardinal.
The Cardinal is AM 1600.